it suffers a hit. There is President Obama. Welcome to Australia. He now lines up to be welcomed by the Governor-General of Australia, Quentin Bryce. Penny for their thoughts and their words. He'll move along to the Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, in a few moments' time. The ambassador to Australia from the United States described him basically as what you see is what you get. A very charismatic man, a very long handshake with the Governor-General, so obviously some very warm words being exchanged between the two.
Of course, Peter, it hasn't been long since the Prime Minister saw the President. They spent the last couple of days in Hawaii for the APEC summit. Much is often said about their relationship, that they are quite good friends, and that the First Bloke, Tim Matheson, gets along quite well with Michelle Obama. So just a quick hello there, again, exchange of a welcome to the country from Julia Gillard, obviously giving the rest of the dignitaries a little bit more time to say hello and make an official welcome. She will obviously get a chance this afternoon to sit down and talk with the President about a number of issues. No doubt that there were a lot of discussions in the last couple of days at APEC, but this is more about domestic issues back home in Australia in terms of our relationship in trade, and military is a very important part of the focus of this visit. It marks 60 years since the signing of the ANZUS alliance, which is Australia's military alliance with the United States. As part of this discussion, so they'll also be talking about our relationship in Afghanistan and the ongoing commitment there. And we're waiting to hear what that official announcement will be from the President when he travels to Darwin tomorrow, where he's expected to meet with some of the RAF troops in Darwin and make a significant announcement that just all we've heard has some sort of defence or military tie to Australia.
We saw an embrace with the ambassador to Australia from the United States, obviously good friends. Jeffrey Bleach and President Obama, and just at the door you may have seen, there he is there, that black hair of that man. He's just gone out of shot, but he held a camera, and I'm pretty sure that is the official White House photographer. I saw a fantastic documentary, and he has such close access to the President. It is quite amazing, one of the closest people to get to him, because he captures every moment of just about every day as the President performs his function, his job as President of the United States. And the photos are fantastic. So this will all be recorded by the official photographer of the White House. So he, as you said earlier, Davina, it's pretty quick on the ground, and there he is with the Ambassador and the Governor-General. Very tactile, another shake of the hand of the Governor-General. I'll see you later on as he awaits to get on board the Beast, this mighty Cadillac. It's more tank, I think, more tank than car. But this has been airlifted in, of course, from the United States, and the 30 or 40 cars that will form the convoy, if you like, that will go to his hotel where he will freshen up, and then will then take him to Parliament House for the official welcome. This car, I was talking to you about it a little earlier, and I just want to keep going as the President climbs in. I said its petrol tank contains a specially designed foam which prevents it from exploding if it suffers a direct hit. The car's tyres are made of Kevlar. They're Kevlar reinforced, they're puncture resistant, and they can, if they're all shot out, they can still work. It's reinforced steel plating when you talk about the body of it. It's able to protect against bullets, chemical attack, even missile strikes. Its boot contains oxygen supplies and a firefighting system, as well as a tear gas cannon and night vision equipment. It has 8-inch thick doors, they're armour-plated, and they weigh roughly the same as the cabin door on a Boeing aircraft. Now that is quite a car, and I would imagine it chews a bit of petrol. And while we were reading some stuff today, there was a local petrol station here in Canberra as the motorcade begins to leave the Fairburn Air Force Base that got a phone call yesterday and said, expect 2 big limousines and half a dozen four-wheel drives. We're coming in for gas. And the bloke on the console got quite a surprise when the big limos arrived and the Cadillac and the war wagons and filled up with gas. The bill was paid and they got on their way. So what a day for him as the President now leaves the confines of the base and heads out onto the open road. These roads, of course, all closed. In the lead car, as I understand it, is called, I think, the pilot vehicle, and they basically lead the way and they clear the way. Intersections are Obviously, no cars are there, and it gives a clear run for the President straight to his destination, with the US flag and the Australian flag flying off the bonnet of the Beast. The President of the United States of America now leaving the Air Force Base, and we'll see him again around 4:30, where he will have his full ceremonial welcome here to Australia. Let's go back to Wendy now in our Sydney studios.